fellow humans and others if you're watching. Here we are to a new city. Just getting going here. It's the Farmland Flats map that we're using. Let's get the basics going here. It's the only thing that we can build right now. A little section of that. Get rid of it. And now we have other stuff. Okay, what I like to do is start off right in the middle between these two. Keep it as straight as you can. Okay, come down 2 or 3 sections. That way later on, when you actually have traffic, it'll make it so much easier to, it makes handling traffic that much easier. And of course, right off the bat, I have to use the enter key just to get that in. And yeah, that's what I thought. Using Traffic Manager, we just want people to come straight in. We don't want them doing U-turns around here and heading right back out of the city again. That's no fun. Okay. So with this one, I'm going to start building the residential commercial over to this side just because I have more room. And the industrial over here, even though that will be farmland, or it is farmland, but you can't check what your resources are or anything just yet. Okay, and let's go with the rural road just to save some money. It's the cheapest one that we got. And I like to go 3 sections in. And for this one, I forget how many units that is. That's 8. Go 1 more. Because that will be, this here will be a main road at one point, so we need to add the extra room. Okay, and this, one of the reasons why I picked this map is that it lends itself to your basic square grid. Just makes building so much easier, even though it does cause problems with traffic later on. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, and this guy does have, that's what I want. It's a bit of the noise pollution that it makes. It's your water tower, which is something that's kind of important. I just come right in here. And let's keep doing this as other builders would have you say, keep them under the road where they belong. Okay, and we're heading over towards the industrial side now. That's where I'll be putting in this guy, because that just makes a lot of pollution, a lot of noise. Okay, let's go from here. 1, 2, and 3. And once again, do the extra square for later expansion. Make sure that's all nice and even and lined up. And this is one thing that drives me nuts sometimes. You can't get to the mark that you want. Let's come back to the other one. There we go. Okay, and this will be where all of our power and garbage and all that fun stuff is going to be. We want that closer to the highway, the main access. So put that down there. And let's just bring that straight across. And we're going to need power for water. Here we go. And do a bit of zoning. And we're ready to hit play. And there, here we go. Okay, let's zone a little bit more. Yeah, let's do a couple. And this one I'll just leave a gap, make it a big block. And we sit and wait for our first resident to show up. No, didn't put any sewage in. There we go. Yeah, let's go with the cheaper version. Let's do that. Okay. And once again, under the roads. So, pause that. Okay, and our sewage is now hooked up. And let's go back and, of course, the first thing to show up is an ore truck for a power plant. And we have no water out there. Let's give them a bit of water. Off that. Now we wait for our first resident to show up. And that would be Aspen Alexander. Okay, I'll have to make a note of that for later reference. And let's follow her in. And where is she going to go? It's awful noisy for an electric car. And heading right up Main Street. Interesting way of getting there. Oh, a family of 4 and their dog. And here they all come. Okay, I forget, what's our first milestone? It's 550. Okay, that's good. Now we're almost halfway there. Okay, it's now looking for residential and industrial, or commercial and industrial. Yeah, let's go up here. Not there. Something like that. And I'll probably wind up putting a park or something over here once we unlock them. Okay, a little bit of commercial farm to work with. And That should be enough for the industrial for now. If not, yeah, let's add a bit more. And this color makes it a little bit difficult to see where your guidelines are. And just make sure we have water. Yep. Okay, and this guy has water. Yep. And budgets. This is one thing I forgot. Right at the early stage, we're producing so much water. Even cranking that down to the absolute bare minimum, we're still producing way more than we need. And really, I don't need to worry about this bottom slider. That's for nighttime. And I don't have the day-night cycle activated. I don't think I have the mod for that either, to be honest with you. Anyway. Okay, that was in there. Taxes and loans we don't have access to yet. Districts we don't have access to, 1100. Parks, 1600 we need to get to. Transport, 2800. And 1100 for fire department and police. Garbage is, yeah, the first milestone, the 550. Quick sip of tea there. Okay, so whoop, went a bit too far. Going to need to add on to this. Let's do a couple more blocks. Okay, make sure we have our water. Okay, still under the roads. Okay, and there should be some more coming in pretty soon. Once we get to the education, there will be 550. There will be, what do you call it? An elementary school. I'll be throwing that in here somewhere, probably around here. Which will mean that I'll reduce my population by a bit. Our demand is not that high right now. No demand for commercial or industry. Still coming in. Let's put it on fast just to see how well we do. You know what? Let's start building off this side as well. Come out one extra. Okay, since we're going to be mirroring the other side, may as well just do the outer framework and then come in and do the inner. Oops. Okay, let's remove a couple of them. Right there, there. Just to do something a little bit different. And let's bring our main road all the way down. And go ahead and extra one. Oop. And connect these up. We don't want to access it every block. That's just too much traffic on a main road. And looks like we're having electrical problems. Yep. So let's go back into our budget and up that a bit and see what that does. Okay, now we have plenty. Excuse me. Yep. And looking for more residential and commercial mainly. Okay. Okay, we got, we hit it. It's our little hamlet that gives us a chance to make more money and take out a couple of loans, take care of the garbage. Gotta take care of the cat. There we go. Okay, garbage, a little bit of health care, education. We don't have any death care just yet. Okay, and the buildings that we get. A landfill, elementary school, medical clinics, 2 different versions of that, and an elementary school. I thought there were 2 different versions of that too. Anyway, we'll take a look when we get there. Okay, so let's bring that down. And just for redundancy purposes. Yeah, click the wrong button. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I thought so. 2 different elementary schools. They're just different sizes. That one's what, 4 by 6, and that one's the same size. Okay, I'm gonna throw him in there. Medical clinic, I don't have the money for anymore. Is there 15,000? 12,500. And landfill, we're gonna put that over here somewhere. Let's go right there. Sounds good. And yeah, everybody over here is already complaining about not having the garbage picked up. And water. Wow, okay. Okay, so we need to up our budget a little bit. And that should take us up. There we go. Okay, we're good there. Now, while we're here, we have access to one more loan, but I'm not going to take that. The big one is the taxes. As other people have discovered, you can max out your taxes at 12%, but you don't have access to the high density ones yet. Have to come back and change them when you get there. Okay. So we're good for water, good for electricity. People are moving in. A massive train of garbage trucks going around. If you click on them, yeah, there you go. Now these little arrows here I'll get to later once we get to the industry building. Okay, not enough electricity. Medical clinic, still waiting for that. Okay, let's... Oh, where am I going to put the medical clinic? I think I'll put that right around here. Yeah, make this little square here for services. So I'll put medical clinic, the police and fire stations along here. Excuse me. Got a real frog in my throat today. Okay, let's fill that in. I'll leave this one for a park. I should have done that on the other side as well. Just, yeah, zone in the commercial for over here. And bring a bit of electricity. And I can back it off just a little bit. Click the wrong button. I don't want to move it. I want bulldozer. There we go. So now I can fill in these little squares here. Okay, that's coming along quite nicely. Okay, we've got all of that in there. Let's add a little more commercial. Okay, I want to keep away from the main road there. Now, I'm not sure, but I may put a tram line in along here. I may not. I may put a tram line beside the main road. I may not. I don't know. I have to see where it takes us. Yes, and that's one mistake that I made the last time I played this map. So we have lots of farming, forestry, and mining here, I think it is. And I only had the one access down here. So that caused all the traffic to be going through here, and that just killed the city. So what I'm thinking of doing is coming off, once I open up a few more squares, coming off up here, running the highway along probably this tree line right here. And out the other side, and same with the train, bring that in along here and have cargo and passenger stations down around here somewheres. And this would be oil over here. But if you zoom out, you can tell just by looking at the color of the squares, color of the areas, what kind of resources there are. Like you have lots of farming all over the place. This would be ore over here. Everywhere there's trees, obviously, is forestry. There's lots over here as well. There's more oil up here and down here. And I'm not sure about fishing yet. Okay, let's see how far away are we. Okay, we've already got the little hamlet. Looking for 1100 and we are at just over 8. Okay, what are we looking at? We need more industry. Okay, there it is. Okay, add a few more squares here. Keep that square. Okay, excuse me again. Make sure I've got the water. And once again, a little bit of redundancy in. Oops. We want fill. And it looks like the terrain has changed a bit. It's not flat anymore. Even though it does look really flat. Yeah, there's a slight hill going up here. Okay, which That's not bad at all. Not anything that we really have to worry about. You can't really see, there's trees in the way there. Yeah, there's a bit of an angle at the back of this lot here, which would probably be the same there. And something, once you open up the landscaping tool, then you can level out the terrain all you want. And like I said, this one isn't too bad. You don't really need to worry about it. Just when the crossroads are going in, it tends to make the intersections flat instead of just sloping them up. But there is a tool for that. Click on that. This guy, Network Multi-Tool. This one right here, set slope mode. Here we are. So click on that. And I think you have to, yeah, you have to click on every one. It tells you the slope of all the sections there. Hit enter, and that reduces the big slopes. Okay, it's looking for more residential. Medium demand. Okay, you haven't filled out over there yet. That's because I have it on slow. Let's up that to 3 speed. Let it fill in a little bit faster. Quick sip of tea. Okay, they're looking for a bit more commercial. There we go. Sorry, taking care of the cat again. Okay, what was I saying? A bit more commercial. Okay, let's put that in over here. And now. I was going to go all the way across, but then I thought, yeah, good spot for a park right there. And once I put the park in, then we can fill in the rest of that area later. Oh, there we are, Worthy Village. And we got more money, we got districts finally. Policies, another loan, specialize your districts and some of the policies. Got fire, police, unique buildings. There's your specializations for your areas, forestry and agriculture. A few more policies, and of course, police stations, firehouse, are new buildings. Okay, but what was the one that we needed before? That was medical clinic. Let's go in there. And let's put in police first. Because now we can afford the firehouse, and that's 15,000. Yeah, we're not that far away. Okay, and why are you running out of water? You have the pipes. Just need to change our budget again. Okay, water. Bump that up. Wait a few seconds, and we're good. And electricity. Let's bump that up. And we're good. Okay, what was it that was under here? Second loan. Oh, the first one's only 20,000, second one's 60,000, and 200,000 once you get to the third one, but it's rare that I take a loan out. Okay, let's see. That Zones. Okay, so we're gonna paint the district, and this gives us district themes as well. So you can choose what kind of buildings go in there. And they're on opposite sides of the main road, so I'll just do it like this. I'll keep these fairly small. Is that Heather Park? Okay, and this one here, the default style. That's what comes with the game, and there are lots more than these you can do. So all the new buildings are going to be Scandinavian village type in there. Heather Park, let's do France and Belgium. I'll just work my way up. And this is where you set your policies for that district and the taxation and city planning once you get to them. Whereas if you go under this tab here, the policies, that sets it for the entire city. Okay, let's go add another couple of units here. Yeah, just go straight across. Yep, too far. And a little more water. Grab that. And do the same on the other side. Okay, connect up to the main road again. And extend our water pipes. Yeah, once again, a little bit of redundancy never hurt. And electrical. Yeah, it's getting down there again. The water's still good. You know what? I'm just going to go and change our electrical right back to 100%. There we go. So next time we need electricity in the city, I know to build a new power plant. Okay, yeah, okay, and leave that one open for a park. And do the same over here. And sure, let's add a little bit more commercial. This time, yeah, leave space for a park there. It's the D-zone tool. And a little more. On fire station, we definitely have to have commercial beside them. And yeah, leave room for a park there as well. There's probably too many parks, but yeah. Okay, we got the police station in. We do not have the fire station. We're at 11,000. Okay, let's stick that on fast mode for a bit and make some money. Back in a sec. Okay, we now have enough money for the fire station, so let's go ahead and put that in. I believe these are different sizes. Is that one smaller? Yeah, it is. Yeah, let's go with the smaller one. Right there. Okay, and you can't have police station and fire station without a bit of commercial. Some coffee shops and that kind of thing around there. Okay, let's flush this out a little bit. Excuse me. Okay, you know what? It's time to start upgrading our roads. 4,000. Okay, this does have an effect on land value. So, yeah, don't have access to land value just yet. Okay, so I'm just going to do the main road. I didn't want that. Rural. Let's change that back. Okay, here's that. That side done. Now all the roads up in the subdivisions here, they're all going to be these 2-year roads. Small one. Well, I was wondering why I lost electricity there. It's because I upgraded. Okay, there we go. That's reconnected. And everybody's happy. Okay, let's upgrade these guys. And I did not extend this down. And we're right to the edge of the map now. Okay, go back to the rural. And check that in, give it another way in. And take that right up to the end. Okay, how long have we been at this? Okay, I think that's a pretty good start for my first video here. Okay, there's more to come. Like, I'm going to be doing the first 10 videos before I publish them, so if you leave any comments, I won't see them until after the 10th video. So just keep that in mind when you're commenting. I may have a suggestion for me or a question. Be patient. I will get to it. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.